After the disastrous Battle of Worcester on the 3rd of September 1651, Charles II fled across the country, leading to various incidents. In this video, we'll take a look at the first of 3 locations that he took refuge in. White Ladies Priory was founded in about the mid-12th century as the Priory of St Leonard at Brewood. White Ladies was an Augustinian house of canonesses. It was called White Ladies after the white habits of the nuns and to distinguish it from the Benedictine house of Black Ladies 1 mile away, also in the forest of Brewood. With only a modest income from its scattered properties and no prominent lay patron, it has little recorded history. King John took some interest in its fortunes, granting it a weir on the River Severn near Bridgnorth and some land exemptions in 1212, and further small grants were made by local families. After the suppression, the priory was leased to William Skeffington, who may have rebuilt some of the West Range as a handsome timber-framed house. Skeffington was buried in Tong Church in 1550. By 1587, White Ladies was in the hands of Edward Gifford, who lived with his wife Frances in the house at White Ladies. After the death of Edward, the house passed to his wife Frances, and her will of 1624 throws a little light on the contents. Her eldest son John was to receive the house. By 1651, when Charles was brought to the house, John Gifford had died. Accounts vary as to who was present at White Ladies during the King's visit, but Gifford's widow, Dorothy, was still alive in 1654, and must have been the Mistress Gifford mentioned in the accounts. Given special dispensation to remain in her house despite the land having been confiscated. Charles was attended in the house by the Pendrell brothers, but did not stay long, taking refuge instead in Spring Coppice, a wood nearby. From the second half of the 17th century, White Ladies belonged to the Fitzherberts, along with Boscobel. The timber-framed house itself was pulled down in the 18th century, and when the 2 estates of Boscobel and White Ladies were sold to the Evans family in 1812, Lord Stafford, a descendant of the Fitzherberts, retained the Priory Church and the land adjoining it. The church at White Ladies remained a Catholic burial ground during the 18th and early 19th century, with the last burial being in 1844. Only the walls of the 12th century Priory Church now remain at White Ladies. A fine Romanesque arch leads into the north transept. During the 19th century, decorated medieval floor tiles were found at the site, and old gravestones could still be seen. White Ladies may be small and seem insignificant, but it was from here, with his face and hands rubbed with soot from the fire, that Charles was led by Richard Pendrell out the back door and into the nearby wood, there to go on to Boscobel House. Join us in part 2 of On the Trail of Charles II, where we'll be visiting Boscobel House.